This is Roger with Kinetics. We're selling this truck. This is the truck that should be going to my house and staying there. I can't believe I'm selling it. It is a 2003 Ford F250 crew cab, 7.3 turbo diesel, four-wheel drive. It is the Platinum model with the two-tone leather seats and the graphite door panels, or I don't know if they're graphite, but they got that kind of graphite look to them. And it's just a beautiful truck. Oh my God. Anyway, it's on a salvage title due to theft. We bought it directly from an insurance company in Las Vegas, which is another good thing. Vegas vehicles are always for show and never used. And this one looks like pretty much that. It's got a little bit of stuff peeling paint on the front bumper. It's got a beautiful set of tires on it. It's salvage title due to theft, not collision. Please watch the video where we explain the difference. They can total them for being stolen. When they write a big check to the victim, that's considered totaled. Then they can issue a salvage title or a clean title. Most insurance companies take the no liability route of a salvage title, which is what these knuckleheads did here. Anyway, beautiful wheels. You've got, he must have put these tires on right before it got stolen. We did not put these on. So he liked it enough to spend a fortune. Those are Toyo Open Country ATs, and they are, what is the size on these guys? Let's see. They are, there they are, right there. It's 325 60 20s. And the tread is unbelievable. I mean, and this thing has a brand new spare, which we don't guarantee. That usually they steal those, but you can see how brand new they are. This is the biggest flaw in the truck, which is very normal on Ford trucks. On the metal bumpers, you get the peeling paint. I mean, I guess you could just take it to Mako and have it sprayed for a couple $100s, and that'd be it. It does have a little bit of touch-up. There's a little touch-up spot here. Couple little dots there. I saw it's like a line right in here. There's a scratch that has been touched up. It's such a pretty truck. Huge eyeball. And it runs as good as it looks. It's just a neat truck. You're not going to see one of these very often. In fact, I've been trying to buy a Platinum forever. And I took it home and tried to fit it in the garage, and it didn't fit. The garage door wouldn't close. I was going to use it for the summer to tow boats with, and I couldn't get it in the garage. Could not close the garage by about 2 inches. Tried backing it in and everything. Did not happen. I see a little scratch right here. Bedside looks great. This passenger bedside does. It's just a hello. There's your passenger rear tire. I do see it's got a little ding here in the. Looks like you could actually just open the bed up, the tailgate up, and pull that out. Which is probably what we should have done. Let's look at it real quick here. See the edge right here? Actually, probably just put a little bit of weight on it and push it out. The paint's not broken. I'm not really sure why we didn't do that already. There's your bed liner. That looks pristine, like the guy didn't use it for anything, which is nice. But you can see how this is pushed in, but the paint's not broken. I think we should have spent about 20 seconds and just pushed it down and not even mentioned it here, but my job is to point out the negatives more so than the positives, which would make this really boring video because there's not a whole lot of negatives. There's your brand new spare. Here's your hitch and connectors and stuff, light connectors. Undercarriage. Nothing going on there. I'm not sure what roll along means, that little emblem there. We left it there. I don't know what. I have no idea what that means. Here's your driver rear tire. You know those tires are almost, in 18 inches they're about $250 a piece, so in 20-inch tires they're probably $300, $325 a piece. Not installed. I'll bet that's about $1,700 installed for those tires. They did punch the lock on this door, but it's got a remote, and we would have had to take this whole door handle off and repaint it because they only sell them black, and I didn't want to do that. It has a keyhole on the other side, and it has a remote that opens the doors. Brand new remote that I just bought for the car. So, if you want to paint a door handle with a lock cylinder into there, you can add about $250, which is ridiculous, I think. There's your Ford stamp here on the core support. There's your Ford stamp on the passenger fender. You have one new battery. The other battery was originally with it. We just wanted to make sure that this thing didn't have any starting issues. It started with the old batteries, but we figured with one new one, it would be fine. Anyway, there's your Ford stamp on the driver's side core support, and there's your Ford stamp on the driver fender. There's your sticker on the hood. I show you all this stuff so you know that's all original and not wrecked and blah blah blah. Really clean looking motor too. This is how it looked when it came in. I mean, we did send it to detail, but it really just needed a car wash, to tell you the truth. I just noticed real low on the windshield here there's a chip, but it's way out of the line of sight. Let's see if we can open the back door here. Alright, the cool part. There's your, I don't know what they call it. It's kind of like the faux graphite look, I guess. I don't know. You see this on Harley trucks. And then there's your platinum interior. And this thing is in fantastic condition. I mean, God, for black. I mean, this was clearly spent its time in garages inside. They don't look like that. No black interior looks that perfect. Of course, back seats always look better than front seats, so we'll look at the front seat in a minute. Anyway, that's underneath the this mat. It's a Ford mat too. It's kind of cool. It's just all there, man. This is gonna be a hard one to part with. Graphite on this door. Blah blah blah. Move this plastic. Carpet looks great. Not even any wear really on the carpet. Driver's seat. This is where it should show the wear. There's a little bit of wear, but I mean that's not. You don't even feel anything there. It's just the dye. Just a tiny, tiny bit. Got power seats. Let's make them work. Let's see. Up. That's down. That's up. Down. Let's make the back go up. There we go. That works. I mean, there's just see a little bit of a line right here. You don't feel it, so that's just dye. I mean, golly. This is just in such good shape. Thank God it didn't fit in my garage. I would be hard-pressed to sell this one. Wait for the coil on. There we go. All right. Let me get some air going in here. It's about 102 already. There we go. There we go. And there's some air. Nice. Nice. And that's blowing nice and cool, which you'd expect from a Vegas truck. Vegas gets as warm, if not warmer, than we do. So we all appreciate the air conditioning. There's your center console. Center seat. There's your passenger seat. God, it's just... I'll bet the guy who owned this thing was bummed, man. He just buried himself with tires. Took great care of this thing, and now it's stolen. Got a 6-disc changer. There's the radio working. Got the air conditioning. Let me turn that down. Maybe you can't hear me so good. That. It's even got a pedal adjuster, which on an 03 was kind of rare, but I guess not in a Platinum. There's it. Let me make sure it moves. And it does. All right, and then you have obviously cruise control. You have tilt. Let's see, you have overdrive. And that's off and that's on. Okay. Let's go into the 122,001 miles. So I think we're going to call it 122,000 miles. There's that. All right, let me put it into neutral. Let me put it into 4 low. Now you're in 4 low. Put it into drive. Oh yeah, that's definitely 4 low. Let me put it in reverse. Lots of torque, top speed, and maybe 2. Let me put it into 4 high. Now we're in 4 high only. Let's see if we can drive at speed. Oh yeah, we could definitely drive it at normal speed. 4 high. Put it in reverse. Perfect. All right, let me put it into 2-wheel drive. Boom. And let's go for a ride. All right, this thing's on a salvage title. If you come to Tucson and drive it away, you're going to have us restore the title. That's $200. If you come to Tucson, you're going to pay 2% city's tax for Tucson, plus whatever your state tax is. If it's 0, all you're going to pay is 2% tax, plus a $200 restore fee, plus a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're going to pay is the agreed upon price, plus the $200 to restore the title, if you want us to do that. Please call your motor vehicle first before you decide to pick it up without us having it inspected and getting a restored salvage title for you. All we can give you is the salvage title and a bill of sale, okay? It's a theft recovery. Tell your motor vehicle it's a theft recovery. It'll come with an Arizona salvage title and a bill of sale, and that is it. Some of these crazy states want receipts for what was repaired because they see salvage. There's nothing repaired because there was nothing stolen from the truck. Then they see this beautiful truck and it just becomes this huge circle. Well, you know, what was stolen? You got to give us receipts. There are no receipts there. Well, then why is it salvage? And it's just ridiculous. So just know your law in your state, because you'll get some crazy cops, especially like Connecticut, New York, Illinois. Those states are always, you know, one cop will say you're fine, the other cop will say you're not. They don't even know their own law. All right, let me give you a standing start here. Here's the turbo, right on. Beautiful. This thing runs great. Anyway, also, one last thing. Get your deposit in immediately when we have an accepted price, whether it's through our site or eBay or wherever. If you don't and somebody shows up with the cash, they're getting the vehicle. We don't hold it on promises. I mean, God, if we did that, we'd never sell a car. Because most of the people who we agree on a price, we never see them again, or they never put a deposit. They're just so. Please don't be the guy who screams at me when he doesn't put a deposit in for 7 hours, and somebody comes in and pays for the truck that he thought he was buying. That has happened numerous times lately. We're becoming very popular, and anyway, just make sure that doesn't happen, okay? We don't want you upset. We want you happy. You'll love this truck. Just make sure you get the deposit in. And that's about it. Thank you very much, and have a great Memorial weekend.